Hey guys, today we are going to be taking a look at iOS 7 because this year, 2023, has been the 10th year since iOS 7 was originally released. So we're going to be looking at it, so let's get started. Alright, so let's take a look at iOS 7 and some of the new features compared to its predecessor, iOS 6, which had this skeuomorphic design. So obviously the big one is the design, but another one is the way it establishes depth. So you can see when I move the iPhone 5, you could tell when because of the background moving, you could see like that applications are staying above it. So another big feature was Control Center. So you just swipe from the bottom and then this little menu would come up with airplane mode, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and some other options. And then if you had an iPhone 5, something newer than a 4S, you'd have AirDrop, and which was a brand new feature too, which allowed you to basically, instead of texting stuff to people, you can just simply go to a menu like a photo, and then you could share with nearby devices. See, then we have AirPlay, and then we can see we have our music control and our brightness controls, and then we have flashlight, which is the first time we had a built-in flashlight, and toggle, and you didn't have to either go into camera to turn it on, which you can see over here. In order to turn the flashlight on, you have to do that. I don't know what just happened. Oh well. And you can see it's got all options right there. So another one was the way Notification Center looks. Let me see if this will boot itself back. Oh, it died. Alright, so you can see that it's got the date, and then you're able to add widgets. And then you can see, you go to all, you can see there's your notifications, and then if you have any missed notifications that you never looked at, they'd be right here. Another big feature was a fix with the multitasking. Instead of having that little menu that would just come up down here, you would have this whole huge menu that you're able to scroll through to get a look at different apps. So another feature was the way the camera app too. You could see down here, instead of that little switch, you could swipe and to go to square, photo, video, and panorama. And if you had a 5S, which I do have a 5S, not an iOS 7, you were able to go to slow-mo and fast. And you can see up here, you can turn on and off HDR and a few other things. Another feature was the way the photo app looks. So I don't have any photos or videos on this, so let me just take a few real quick. So now you can see in the photo app, you can see I could go to years, and then you could go to collections, today, and then you can see you could take a look at the different photos, and then you can see down here you have your share, your edit, and your delete button. And then you can see you could get all your other pictures. And then here you could use your iCloud photo sharing and iCloud streams like that. Now over here you view your albums, which was all different from the way the camera app worked. Another feature I want to take a look at while we're on the topic of the Photos app is AirDrop. So you can see, let's say we want to AirDrop this photo. I don't know if it'll let me AirDrop to like modern iPhones, but we're going to give it a shot. You can see right there, Nico's iPhone. Now if we go and hit it, you can see right here, it says Nico's iPhone 5 would like to share a photo. Then you hit accept, then you wait for it, and boom, the photo comes through. Another feature I want to look at is Safari. So you can see over here we have Safari, and it had some new features. Safari wasn't as big. Mostly the redesign was a big thing. You can see down here we have a share button. We're able to add the thing to home screen. We're able to print it, and we're able to even do AirDrop. So you can see over here you're able to switch your tabs, and then you're able to look at your reading list if you have a reading list on here. Mainly the design was a big feature, and I actually have I have a documentary video coming out soon on the iOS 7 controversy and why the app was so and why the software was so controversial when it first came out back in 2013. So get subscribed and be ready to look at that. So there's a few games that were pretty big with iOS 7, and one of them was Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird was huge back on iOS 7. It was also released in 2013 along with it, and was mainly built for iPhone 5 and some other phones. Yeah, as you can see, iOS 7 did have a lot of new features and new changes throughout the iOS operating system. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Bye!